Good morning, everyone. Wow, what a great day in downtown Baton Rouge. We wish we could have had a little less fog, but I think it's just a great day to see everyone. And I'm glad everyone made their trek from in and out of town to come in for this great event. My name is Norman Morris, Chief Executive Officer of the Louisiana REALTORS. And I'd first like again to thank everyone that has been involved in this entire process. The ones here today, ones that couldn't make it in today, to really break ground on a world-class facility for the Louisiana REALTORS. I'd like to also thank Mayor President Kip Holden for being with us today, who will say a few words later. Let's give him a round of applause. Mayor Holden's done an outstanding job for the city of Baton Rouge and the parish, and he's on his third term, and there's greater things probably coming for him in the future as well. Also want to welcome Davis Rhorer, the Downtown Development District Executive Director, who's with us as well today. At this time, I'd like to turn the program over to the Louisiana REALTORS 2014 President from Pineville, Louisiana, Matt Ritchie.
Thank you, Norman, and good morning. On behalf of Louisiana REALTORS, I want to welcome you all to the groundbreaking ceremony of our new building. This is a very special moment tonight. Louisiana REALTORS has been without a permanent office since our location of 37 years caught fire in May of 13. We're excited to be able to provide our members with a space for us to meet, network, and to continue to provide an environment for the real estate industry and be the voice of real estate for Louisiana. The next chapter will allow Louisiana REALTORS to continue to effectively represent our members on important real estate issues at every level of government. We look forward to once again having the opportunity to provide a multitude of in-house services to our members. Our new headquarters will allow and aid our realtors in their professional growth, and as well as to advocate on their behalf and to assist them in their abilities in all legal matters. To give a little background of our association, we were founded in 1919. For the last 96 years, we've been located here in Baton Rouge and have been the trusted voice of real estate for Louisiana. Currently, we're roughly just under 12,000 members strong, and we believe we're going to continue to have growth in our membership. And we pride ourselves as being one of the largest trade organizations in Louisiana. Louisiana REALTORS would like to especially thank and recognize all of those who've helped this vision hopefully become a reality. This project would not be possible without the support of, first of all, the facilities team that was put together by 2013 President David McKee, headed by Bruce Roberts, and several other of our key members. Our board of directors and the executive committee who have worked diligently to make this happen. Mayor Kip Holden and the Baton Rouge Council, we want to thank you. Downtown Development District, Mr. Davis Rhorer, we want to thank you. The Foundation of Historical Louisiana and Carolyn Bennett, thank you. Our contractors, Cangelosi Ward, David Cangelosi and Robert Ward, thank you. Colburn Partner Architects, Buddy Ragland. Red River Bank, Amy Cannick. The Historic Spanish Town Civic Association, June Payne and Larry Murray. Fitch Development, Derek Fitch. Tyner and Jeter Insurance Agency. Our state legislators, District 67, Pat Smith. Senator Yvonne Dorsey, Column, District 14. Tiger Event Rentals. And last but certainly not least, our staff and all of our hard-working folks who service Louisiana REALTORS every day. Please help me give all these folks a round. I'll turn the program back over to Norman Morris. Thank you.
As you can see, we've got the plans laid out here for the building, and as Matt reiterated, I think the great news is we're going to continue to provide the excellent services to the members of Louisiana REALTORS and their 11,500 members strong. particularly in the advocacy arena. I know you can't see it today with the fog, but if you look back to my left, you're going to look straight back at the state capitol. So realtors will have a good eye on the state capitol and be able to keep those individuals in line with anything that may come about in the future. Before we end the ceremony today and we come over here and break ground we'd like everybody to come over and with our officers and others to break ground. I'd like to invite a couple people up to say a few words who've been instrumental in the city of Baton Rouge. And if you just look at the downtown area alone, the growth and expansion, and there's more to come. But I'd first like to ask Mayor President Kip Holden to come forward and say a few words.
Good morning. Good morning. There we go. Got to get some fire lit here. Let me thank Norman and Matt and all of you. This is a very special occasion for all of us. And let me just say this. A lot of times when you're in this position, you get the accolades for what's going on. And I give you the accolades because people come in and when they want site selection, you are the front line in site selection for so many businesses that come and locate in Baton Rouge. Industry, the same thing. You are the champions of site selection. And I cannot tell you how important that is. When you see the individuals, when you take them around, we do tours and all of those things. But when they look and see that, wow, this is a great place for us to locate, then that's because of you. And we go out and we champion the causes that you represent. You heard a lot of people mention downtown Baton Rouge. Downtown Baton Rouge is just unbelievable. Last night we did a function which was a walk downtown in celebration of revelry and what Baton Rouge is all about. But when I first took office, we did not have one hotel completed downtown. Now we're about to reach 10 or 11 hotels downtown. We look at condominiums and office space downtown. It's because of you that we have that growth and those connections. But not just downtown, all over Baton Rouge. We have to say thank you to the realtors for what they've done. Because people are constantly calling us and want to do things in Baton Rouge. And if you did not get a chance to see the Delta magazine, Sky magazine, in April of this year, their headline in one of the articles was Baton Rouge is booming. Baton Rouge is booming because of you. So from the bottom of my heart, let me thank you for what you've done to transform what was going back into a sleepy city to one that's very vibrant. The economy is great, and I can tell you, you have helped to lay the cornerstone of life for all of us. And I'll leave you with this. I was trying to figure out, okay, how do you close this deal here? I would say to the realtors, you bring good things to living, and you bring good things to life. God bless each and every one of you.
Thank you, Mayor, for those comments. And now I'd like to ask Davis Rhorer, who's been real instrumental as well in the vibrant growth and expansion and all the wonderful things of downtown Baton Rouge, to come forward and also say a few words. Let's give Davis a round of applause.
I have to always sort of just acknowledge and thank Mayor Holden, because his legacy truly will be with so much that has happened downtown. He's been such a big believer. For many years, I've addressed the various forms of realtors in town, and it's so good to see you. And it is personally just so gratifying to see the Louisiana REALTORS Association putting their footprint permanently in downtown Baton Rouge. You helped me early on when we had Spanish Town and Beauregard Town that were very transitional. And I went to the realtors and I said, we need to change things here. And we started doing this program called Restoration Renaissance. And you were with me every step of the way. And we've seen great turnaround in those neighborhoods. The Foundation for Historical Louisiana, Carolyn's on right over here, and their constant call to the history and the preservation of this city into downtown has helped make so many things happen. And so we do thank you, Carol, for this project, but Capitol House and so many others that you have led on. I might add Main Street. What a great street. We have 5 projects that are underway on Main Street right now, starting with the river. You see the IBM project. You see the 440 on 3rd, which is going to be the new Matherne's grocery downtown, again, for people living downtown. And so we have a grocery and a pharmacy, so it's great. And then you have the new addition to St. Joseph's Cathedral, their reception hall. Right across the street, you have Creative Block, which is getting ready to open. A number of young entrepreneurs have stepped up. And then this great project here. So I want to just congratulate you and thank you so much for investing and believing in this city. It is so exciting for me, and I do like the idea that you can have a good view of the Capitol up here to watch over things. Thanks again and congratulations.
Also want to make sure that we announce a few special guests here that they really don't need any introduction, but they've really put in a lot of time over the last year, besides the facility committee and others, and that's Beth Christina, the 2014 president-elect, soon to be president of Louisiana REALTORS. Curtis Wright from Shreveport, who was the secretary-treasurer this year behind me. And obviously the one that was really the day May 13th hit, that was heavily involved from the beginning, that was a calming voice and everything that really got us going to where we needed to be and where we are today, and that's David McKee, the 2013 Louisiana REALTORS president. So without any further comments, what I'd like to do is ask the participants that are seated behind me to make their way over to the right where the shovels are, and we'll grab a hard hat and a shovel and get some pictures, and ask all of you to come over that way as well. And that formally concludes our ceremony today for the Louisiana REALTORS 821 Main Street development, and more to come. So we're glad everybody came. Thank you.
That's hard.